We're streaming slightly earlier today and we have to finish early, so we're gonna get just less than like 2 hours of stream. Things happened. Stupid sleep disrupted plans, so we're gonna do some of Max the Devil's Playhouse. This is the final game in the trilogy. It has been remastered. I've not played more than maybe like 10 minutes at the beginning, but I don't remember it. I know that the devil and the shambling corporate presence and everything has been, you know, a stalwart sort of presence, pun not really intended, in the first two games in the trilogy. And this game, well, we've been waiting for this game for years. It originally came out in 2010, I think. Yeah, originally came out in 2010. Telltale Games. However, it has since been remastered by the awesome Skunk Ape, who, you know, Skunk Ape is a small group of early Telltale employees who teamed up to become the new owners and caretakers of Telltale's trilogy of episodic 7 Max games. When Telltale was closing down in 2018, they saw an opportunity to own these games they worked on together and loved. Since then, they've been working on remastering the complete 7 Max trilogy of episodic games. And they did Save the World in 2020, Time and Space in 2021. I did stack those because they originally came out on 360? Yeah, they originally came out on the 360 and also on Wii and PC. I think I own all of the games on like the old Telltale portal. I don't even know if that is still a thing anymore. They came to iOS as well and Mac. I think I own them on Mac. I don't know, I own them on lots of things. The third one came out on PlayStation 3 and Windows, Mac and iOS, but although I own it, I've never really played it through because as I said yesterday, I just feel more comfortable playing stuff on the console. So I've been waiting patiently, kind of, you know, thinking that maybe this was never going to happen. But it did, and it's awesome to finally be able to play these properly. So this is season 3. It's called they're called seasons now. So it's available on the Switch, on Steam, on Xbox and PlayStation. And Steam, it's Windows. So yes, developed and published, or redeveloped and published by Skunk Ape Games, released on the 14th of August 2024, which is a few days ago. This is the Xbox version. It is the, you know, one of my favourite point-and-click games after Day of the Tentacle. Or one of my favourite point-and-click series. I have played the original. I think I played that on PC when I had a better PC setup. That is one thing that I want to do when I get out of London, is have a proper PC setup so I actually sit at my damn desk and play games if I want to. I have a piddly little desk and the tower takes up so much room, and I always sit at a wonky angle and give myself neck ache. I don't like doing too much stuff on that, but if I can get like a nice dual monitor setup, we could probably do a decent stream stuff. But anyway, it's ID at Xbox. Thank you very much to ID at Xbox for the code for streaming this. We're looking at price-wise $19.99, or £16.74, or €19.99. It's currently on sale for another 2 days and 20 hours at 10% off. There are 5 chapters in each season, generally. There are 11 achievements. Jürgen's back! Sorry, one of the achievements has Jürgen in. And, so we finally hear about Stinky Origin. We should be back with familiar characters soon enough. Apparently there is a fan service achievement, which is called Skunkcake Loves You, which I'm quite pleased about because I do love these games. Usually there's a there's not one for completing all the episodes. There's one per episode completion and one per something that you do in each episode. I'm not going into this looking at a walkthrough. I'm just having a look at the achievements, all of which are obtainable. To be fair, the Skunkcake Loves You one might just be completing everything. But there are no get all the decals. We've nailed that one twice now, and we're hoping to never have to do the decals again. I need to just pop the last couple of achievements in the second game in the trilogy. Just to finish up the series completion. We are at 77% series completion. We will be closer after this. Yeah, Summer Max Save the World, which is the second season. I've just got to finish episode 6. Oh, right, hang on. Alright, there was 5 episodes in the first game, 6 episodes in the second game. There are 5 episodes in the third game. But yes. And yeah, another entry for my awesome point and click leaderboard journey. What else? Originally released as 5 monthly episodes in 2010, Devil's Playhouse was Telltale's final Summer Max season, closing out the trilogy that established the young studio as the pioneers of episodic gaming. It was also one of Telltale's last point-and-click adventures, or traditional point-and-click adventures, before pivoting to the choice-driven format of The Walking Dead. Compared to the first 2 seasons, Devil's Playhouse was made by a larger team that had hit its stride. It's the most ambitious of Skunkcake's 3 remasters, with mouse controls added alongside the original gamepad controls, a bunch of environments overhauled with more detail, content restored, and tons of bugs fixed. Ooh, read the Steam post for more info. Well, it was like reading the infodos. Somewhere in the infinite blackness, beyond the limits of human comprehension, an ancient, terrible power lies waiting. Since the dawn of time, villains throughout the galaxy have searched for a way to tap into that power, bending all of creation to their own twisted ends. But you needn't freak out, my friends, there's nothing to fear. Unless, of course, this power should somehow fall into the wrong hands. Welcome, my friends, to Sam & Max The Devil's Playhouse Remastered. 3 years to remaster this. Blimey. Okay, so it's launch discount. 10% discount through to August 27th if you're buying it on Steam. You can also buy the trilogy bundle, which has more discount. So yeah, especially even if you own seasons 2 and 3, 1 and 2 as well. There is a remastered DLC, but probably only on Steam. I haven't seen anything about that on Xbox. So you know, there is it's free, the DLC, but you'll need to own the remaster to get it. There's apparently going to be some bonus features. Whether or not that comes to Xbox, I don't know. We will have to see. I imagine that as the original was not on Xbox, we wouldn't get the original, but we might get some extras if you know. So, what has changed? The big stuff. It's relit from the ground up. Every environment character high resolution, allowing for added detail and smoother animation. There worked from the original drawings of the concept artist Ryan Jones to add extra detail to the characters and environments that couldn't be done with the original 2010 polygon counts. Added full point and click support. So yeah, you can use gamepad, arrow keys, click and drag, or a touch screen for Steam Deck and Switch. In gamepad, mouse and keyboard. This is obviously on Steam. Audio quality has been restored, remixed and mastered, improved across the board. Neutral specs are available on all platforms. Hidden somewhere in the game for you to play. Long ago, when the Devil's Playhouse was first in development, the Telltale team had an idea for a bonus toy of power that could be found by players who solved a series of puzzles outside the game. If any of you remember treasure hunting in the original Tales of Monkey Island, it was going to be something like that. This toy, the Nutrispecs, was a pair of glasses Max could wear to learn the nutritional content of various items in the world. It gave you a good excuse to poke around the penal zone and hunt for things that Max might be able to make fun of. Unfortunately for everyone, the web game was cancelled before it was finished, and as a result, the Nutrispecs were never available to PC players. On PlayStation, you received the toy up to talk with the cops early in the game. In the remastered version, Nutrispecs are back, available for players on all platforms, but we've hidden them inside the game itself. Keep a lookout as you play the game to see if you can figure out how to unlock them. Ooh, a treasure hunt inside a game, I like that. Film grain looks nicer and you can turn it off. Devil's Playhouse was always supposed to feel like a bit like an old movie. The original release had a film grain effect that we loved, but not only was it turned on all the time, it used something like 6 layers of full screen transparency, which absolutely murdered the frame rate. It's redone to be more authentic, more performance, and now has an on-off toggle. The interface got an overhaul. We haven't played it, so I don't know about that, and a few lost voice lines have been restored. So that's really cool. And then there's some spoilers, which we can't read the spoilers because spoilers. We're not reading the spoilers. So there are other things to do with the content of the game, but as I've never played it properly, other than, as I said, literally like maybe the first 10 minutes until we, got annoyed with the PC. Max has always been the more unhinged member of the freelance police, a lovable lunatic with a knack for spreading chaos wherever he goes. But recently, his abilities have taken a supernatural turn. I mean, he's already president. That was a thing that happened. It all starts when he stumbled upon a mysterious toy that allows him to glimpse the future. Now some of Max has aroused the attention of a host of villains from across the galaxy who are hellbent on obtaining the magical toys of power to achieve their own ends. As those who seek the Devil's Toy Box close in and Max's psychic abilities grow beyond his control, the freelance police will come up against their most frightening adversary yet, the power of Max's mind! Oh god. Explore odd locales, meet eccentric characters, solve brain-tickling puzzles, and a bizarre paranormal adventure with a surprise around every corner. Jump into Max's brain and use the toys of power to see the future, teleport, and read minds. Lovingly remastered with lighting, lip sync, cinematography, music, and much more updated and enhanced to bring Telltale's acclaimed game up to modern standards. See the episodic Sam & Max series through to its epic conclusion. I will. I'm excited. And, someone's smoking something somewhere, which smells awful, but I can't have the windows closed, which annoys me even more. So, let me get the game loaded up. Oops. And then switch to the thing. It's okay, it's just loading. There we go, Devil's Playhouse. Okay, there's a photosensitivity warning. Just so you're aware. It started working again. Excellent. Okay, now, right. So we have a hard stop in an hour and 3/4. So that is how long we're going to play. We'll see. Or we'll play the first episode, whichever comes first. We're not specifically going for achievements. Game settings. Film grain off. Film grain makes my head hurt. Music down a bit because there's voices in this and we'll need to hear them. Sound effects equally down. Voice volume on 100. Thank you. Accessibility. Rare hints. Subtitles on, please. Subtitle background on so I can read them. Flashing visual effects. I'm not affected. We'll see how bad they are. Just as the warning. Run, LT, RT, subject. And I always used to get them mixed up and like, why did I just use Max? I was trying to run. So this is actually the same. So show hotspots, which I always rarely remember to use. Notebook. There's a notebook. Apparently we get a notebook in this one. I don't remember there being a notebook. Or I never used it. That might be a thing. Okay. Inventory is X. Switch character with Y. Cool. Use, back, pause. Excellent. Save slots. 3 slots. I'm assuming this is a similar setup with the episodes where once you finished it, you've got like a chapter select within the chapters. Chapter select within the episodes. Alright, so we've got seasons, episodes, and chapters. Right, we'll get them the right way around. Okay, the Penal Zone. Episode 1. A power-hungry space gorilla has crossed the galaxy in search of the legendary toys of power and landed on Summer Max's street. Of course. General Skunkape. I wonder if that's why they decided to be called Skunkape. Maybe it's actually Skunkape. Or however you say the name. So that's really cool. But there's something fishy about this overgrown ape. With help from Max's newly awakened psychic powers. Newly awakened? Oh yeah! I think it happened at the end of... Yeah, there was the whole thing with the hypnotizing rainbow guy. Hugh Bliss. There's also the... Yeah, I imagine we're going to get a lot of... What are now sort of flashbacks type things. Maybe a little recap, I don't know. It's up to the freelance police to send this intergalactic bully back to where he came from. To the Penal Zone! Cool. Well, let's play. I didn't want to cancel the stream today. So yeah, I moved stuff around. And I had a little nap because I didn't sleep well, which is why I had the problems with moving stuff around. Anyway. From the archives of Telltale Games. Might need to turn this.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power to comprehend the power of the mind. If any one of us could unlock this terrible power, would we use it to explore the mysteries of the infinite, or would we use it to destroy?
Yes, yes! Tremble, Earthlings! Tremble before the might of General Skunkape!
Skunkape?
You know, Sam, Skunk Ape may be a tool, but he brings a refreshingly childlike glee to his work.
Okay, I don't remember how they got in the prison thing then.
Yeah, Max. It's hard to stay mad at the guy.
Witness Sam and Max with my unstoppable dreadnought, my Shivan Queen at my side, and the power trapped in the Fuzzy One's brain. I will destroy your pitiful planet and then dominate the entire galaxy.
Totally.
Maybe I should
ruined
have played the
moment.
end of season 2.
Wait, which one of us is the fuzzy one?
It's a familiar tale. A power-mad space gorilla pitted against a canine detective and a sociopathic bunny with psychic powers. But, my friends, this story is different. In this story, you are in control. Only you can release our heroes from General Skunkape's bizarre space zoo. Only you can guide them in their quest to bring the villain to space justice. Are you ready? Let's begin by finding the proper tool.
If I could just reach my gun, we could administer an old-school freelance police-style beatdown to that guy.
I can't wait to get my stinking paws on that damn dirty ape!
Simmer down, Max. Check out Stinky's cell phone. We're gonna need that and your creepy new brain powers to get out of this cage.
Right, okay, so we've got a notepad. Oh my god, we've got a notepad. Right, so this Sam & Max is originally, I think, 2D, 2.5D. I have the original game on disc behind me. I think I even played it, but I can't remember it. And I remember bits and bobs of the 2 other seasons, but it has been a while since I played them through. Maybe I should have recapped myself. But anyway, we're going into this with it's been at least 3 years since I've properly played. Though I have played bits of them for no more than 3 years. I probably played them, I think, on the 360, so you know, it could be 10 years. And then I've done bits and bobs as they came up relevant in competitions. You know, I remember like Santa and Going to Hell, literally. Shambling Corporate Presents, the little whiz kid people, the talent show, Hugh Bliss, the Mowerheads, literally the psychiatrist falling in love with a giant head of Thomas Jefferson. Hey, Nikki. Sybil. Stinky, an old guy being disappeared and being replaced by that lady in the back. Meeting the guy that runs the convenience store's mum and accidentally messing up his thing. The singing Mexican stereotype guys. Spaceships. TV show, all sorts, but remembering which order all of those things are in was a problem, because you know, I've played them so much in the wrong order. So the case, and your psychic powers. Max, yes, oh yeah, and the fact that he became president. Created from a magical recipe gone awry. I do not remember that particular bit. We've got Harry Molman. Yeah. Max's powers. Teleportation. Teleports Max and anyone who's touching him to any working telephone. That is a vaguely useful. You happen to have a working telephone? Whoa, that's
You are
very
now
bright.
inside the dankest recesses of Max's mind, where you can attempt to control his horrible psychic abilities, unlocked by the toys of power. Well done, my friends. Now select a phone number that Max has memorized to teleport himself and his furry longtime companion to that location. And also Sam.
Hooray! It's the freelance police.
Oh, baby, I've missed you.
Now what?
Listen to the brain!
Hey, Sam, it's our new pal, the disembodied alien brain.
The same. I am speaking to you telepathically. No one else can hear me, Sam and Max.
I can.
Shut up. Your Earth weapons will never be enough to defeat General Skunkape. Don't you still have that homing beacon?
It's Skunk Ape's Penal Zone Prisoner's Badge with built-in homing beacon. This remote control can open a gateway to the Penal Zone.
Perfect. Now, you must place the homing beacon on General Skunkape's back to trap him in the Penal Zone.
Yeah, I think we ended up doing something silly in the end of the last one, but I don't remember.
What's that?
Do you really believe it would be that easy?
Kinda, yeah.
We're gonna need some kind of cover to get up close and personal with Skunk Ape.
Max, remember that you have been blessed with the gift. You must unlock your abilities with the remaining toys of power. Behold! Hang on. There we go.
It's a lump of rhinoplasty, the wacky modeling clay that promises hours of fun.
And delivers about 5 to 10 minutes worth.
Max, the rhinoplasty will grant you the incredible power of shape-shifting. You can use the rhinoplasty to pick up a picture of any inanimate object. Then use the power of your mind to transform into that object. It's fun!
Yes, it is indeed.
Try to look leafy and inconspicuous, Max.
I always do.
Well done, freelance police. Now, you must get that homing beacon onto General Skunkape before he reaches the Bronx, or all will be lost.
The brain kind of looks like a...
Plant. I love what you've done with the place, my queen.
Yeah, I feel like I really need to go back and finish the other one first.
Now what?
Now, we just use the remote control Mama Bosco gave us, and Skunk Ape gets sucked right in the penal zone, so to speak.
So, Max is now invisible. Oh, there he's back now. He lost his textures!
Well done, Sam and Max. But I'm far too strong to be captured again. Soon this gateway will close, and there will be nothing to stop me.
What do we do now, Sam?
I don't know.
With all the flashing lights and panels up here, there must be something that can help.
How are we supposed to get up there? The door's locked.
I can't open the doors now, but I have an idea. Before he was imprisoned, your friend, the Mole Man, was screaming something about taking over the ship. Find out what he knows.
Whee!
Hey, Harry, do you know how we can beat Skunk Ape? Poor Harry. General Skunkape put him in this penny-conscious terrarium to make an example out of him.
Even if he could hear you through the glass, Sam, the sun lamp has made him even more worthless than usual. Max, you'll have to use another one of the toys of power.
Yawning, not the game, just...
It's an ordinary deck of playing cards.
Or is it?
Max, the playing cards have granted you the power to thrust your consciousness into the fleshy minds of others and pluck out their most intimate thoughts.
Ew.
Only you could take something as beautiful and natural as telepathy and make it sound wrong.
Yes, 100% yes. It does sound disgusting when you say it like
Wonder if I should remind Max to get Harry Moleman's phone number. Nah, he'll feel better if he figures it out himself.
Mustn't find out. I wonder if they suspect anything. What is he doing? Is he reading my mind right now? La 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 la.
There's a giant fork.
Stay strong, Skunkape. Never let them know you're crying inside.
Because of course we've got to try it man reading on everything else.
Don't let them break you, Harry. Your name is Harry Moleman. Your serial number is 2483562. Your cell number is 212-555-4865. Favorite color is taupe. You have an infection of the lower...
Okay, that's enough of that. Hey, Sam, I got Harry Moleman's phone number.
Nice work, little buddy. Make sure you wait 3 days to call, or he'll think you're desperate.
Excellent, Max. That phone number might be enough, because General Skunkape locked the Mole Man's cell phone and other belongings inside this container.
Good job, Max. Now there must be something here that'll help us knock Skunkape back into the penal zone.
Hey, Brain! Aren't you hooked into all the controls of this spaceship or something? Can you give us a hand with this thing?
Just be a little more sensitive. He doesn't have hands.
So what's he gonna do? Punch me? No hands.
I love the thing.
We'd need more than just a picture of a space bazooka to do any damage to somebody as big as Skunkape.
Oh, well, it's a good thing. We have a superpower.
Everett's Off-Road Vacation Departure Center. It's locked.
I know what you're doing, Max. Cut it out.
I think the little alien creature looks cute.
Good work, Max. Now let's...
I'm a bazooka, Sam! A bazooka! Oh, just give me a moment to savor this. Oh, yes.
It's locked. Lock and load, Max.
Careful with that trigger finger, Sam.
Hey, Skunkape, say hello to my little body.
Friends, you have just participated in a troubling vision of the future, the first of many such disturbing revelations. Over the next 5 chapters, you will witness things that baffle you, horrify you, even disgust you. But you must not look away. Pay close attention to everything that you see and hear. Because when our story reaches its bowel-tingling climax, only you, my friends, will possess the ability to save the entire universe.
He has a way with words, doesn't he? How is everyone doing this fine... What day is it? Sunday. Everything looks so fresh and so cute. They really did a freaking amazing job. I mean, existing, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, totally.
Hey, Sam! This haunted toy I found just gave me an uncanny vision of our violent future.
I know, I saw it too, somehow.
Did your version have credits?
It had a spaceship, a friendly alien brain in a jar, and an evil space gorilla trying to destroy the city. What could it all mean?
Bosco! That's the name of it. Ah, so we weren't meant to know what was going on then. Okay. I thought I'd missed out on the whole thing. Narrow street and straight street. Oh, we're on the straight and narrow. The corner of the straight and narrow. Something for... Ew. Tongue stabs.
Creatures of Earth, I am General Skunkape. Hear my words. I have come to you with a message of peace and love. Sorry about that building.
Based on the classic instructional video, how to use your new
What could it all mean?
Industrial strength
It means we've
dehumidifier.
got to find a way on board that spaceship, Max.
My friends, you seem a bit confused.
Yes.
But there's no cause for alarm. We've merely let the story get ahead of itself. Let's take a brief journey back to properly set the scene. Our story begins 25 minutes ago, on a street very much like this one.
You've got a phone call.
This is Sam and Max, freelance police, mobile division. Hello, Commissioner. No, we're not in the office. We're locked out of our building.
It wasn't my fault this time. One gaping, treacherous crack in the street and those pansies from City Hall shut down the whole block.
What's that, Commissioner? A sudden wave of lawfulness and goodwill spreading through the city? No, we didn't have anything to do with that.
I think the crack was from the visit to Hell, but I thought that was in the first season, so... Yeah.
There aren't any crimes for us to solve? Okay then, we'll be on the lookout for anything suspicious.
The brain is dying.
I'll have to call you back, Commissioner. Max has psychic powers now, apparently.
That should bring us all up to speed. Now, where were we? Something about a spaceship.
What could it all mean?
It means we've got to find a way on board that spaceship, Max.
Okay, so what powers do we have right now? Activate future vision.
Gee, little buddy, here in 2109, our street looks pretty much the same as it did 100 years ago.
Keep moving, Earthling. Emperor Skunkape II has demanded tribute.
You used to be so much cooler, Max.
Yes. Ha ha ha. Yes. Yes.
This is just funny.
Max, no! Not the Chrysler Building!
That sounds fun. I can hardly wait.
Toys, toys. We must prepare the toys.
Well, that's just a typical Friday night for you, Sam.
See you wherever that is, then, my love.
I'm now just having fun playing with my toys. Oh, I can't use it with Super Ball. Okay.
Did you remember to feed the parking meter, Max?
I slaved all day over a hot stove for it, and do I hear one word of thanks?
Hello? Anybody in there? It's been months and they still haven't sealed up this crack. Somebody should do something about it.
I say we all wear gray ribbons to raise crack awareness.
It's a good thing Sybil packed all her junk into these boxes for safekeeping.
And I'm especially glad we didn't put it in a secure, environmentally regulated storage facility like she asked us to.
Yeah, this way's a lot cheaper, and everybody gets to enjoy it. Bosco Tech Labs. Visit our new location.
Oh, so Mama Bosco's too good to haunt our street anymore?
Well, this is kind of a bad neighborhood to be a ghost. All the best cemeteries are on the other side of town.
Hey, Milo. How you doing?
Hello, sir, Mr. President.
President, you are the ruler of this planet?
Oh no, I'm just President of the United States. We're only one of many united nations working
You're
together
alone
to
here,
achieve...
sir. You can speak freely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in charge pretty much.
Perfect. Just the one I wanted to see.
Keep the hands where we can see them, pal.
But of course, I have come to your pitiful, beautiful world for a peaceful exchange of technology. All the wonders of the galaxy, yours.
What's the catch?
No catch. All I ask in return is your help while my research assistants search for an artifact of interest to my people.
What are you doing here, Agent Superball?
As you know, sirs, when you appointed me Secretary of the Posterior, that placed me in command of the Department of Homeworld Security.
I didn't know we had one of those. Did you, Max?
Heck if I know. As soon as they gave me a button that shoots ballistic missiles and a hotline to Mila Jovovich, I lost interest in everything else.
Well, I investigate visitations from aliens, abductions, violations of the time stream, lost continents, myth and legends, that kind of thing.
So everything we end up breaking.
What's this about an artifact?
It is the eyes of Yog-Sothoth, one of hundreds of magical toys scattered throughout the galaxy by the Great Comet.
It's believed to give the holder the power to see the future.
What a coincidence!
He was just saying how he wished he could see the future, so he and I would stop showing up to work wearing the same thing.
It gets pretty awkward.
Just wondering, how much do you pay for security on a ship like that?
Security?
You know, laser grids, explosive time locks, that kind of thing.
We're just curious.
My spaceship and the wonders aboard it are open to all the feeble peoples of Earth.
It's no fun when they don't put up a fight!
You're not from around here, are you?
Guilty. You could tell by the accent, right? No, I have traveled from a planet hundreds of light years away from your own. It was once a beautiful, swampy and muggy world, the air dancing with swarms of mosquitoes, the stillness of the night punctuated only by the mewling of infants and the drunken revelries of toothless secessionists. Its name would be impossible for your earth tongues to pronounce, but my people know it as Pensacola.
What's the homeworld security threat level, Superball?
It's currently hovering between Candy Apple and Fire Engine Red, sir. I'll keep you updated.
So, about this artifact.
Yes, you have found it?
Not as far as you know, but just for fun. Why is it so important to you?
It's a legendary treasure, said to give the wielder the power to predict his enemy's every movement, manipulate the economies and governments of weaker worlds, avoid death, find complex solutions to puzzles using unconventional combinations of everyday items, and crush anyone who stands in his way! But that's all just a myth. I would simply give it away to my nephew in Canada.
So, we can just walk right on your spaceship whenever we want?
Of course. The miracles of my technology are welcome to everyone, especially to your planet's mole people.
So you're planning to just find your magic toy and leave the planet peacefully, right?
The Earth's Chamber of Commerce has a selection of coupons for discounted dining and entertainment during your stay.
Find my toy and leave? Of course not!
Stay frosty, Max. This is the part where he loses it and rips his mask off or eats a live mouse or something.
Roger that. I'll get my video camera.
I would never leave without sharing the technology of my world with your backward but fascinating people.
What's the story behind your whole mole man fixation?
It's no fixation. General Skunkape is a friend to all creatures of the galaxy, from the greatest ape to the tiniest, most insignificant and pitiable mole man.
Hey, we know the most insignificant and pitiable mole man.
On every planet I visit, all of the local mole people are invited to ride my fantastic gamma beam to a wonderful off-world vacation they'll never forget.
Sounds
Don't
like a
kill
trap.
them.
Where are these fabulous off-world vacations exactly?
Why, any planet you can imagine.
Pluto?
That's not a planet, Max.
The planet of nubile Amazon priestesses bathing in rivers of chocolate and toffee?
Sure. Why not?
There's a planet in my head. I believe in you, Pluto.
Does the General want a banana?
I see. Because I resemble your Earth gorillas, you assume I want a banana. I'm glad to see that Earthlings are still so charmingly racist.
Relax, buddy. We're just making sure you're getting enough potassium.
Okay.
All right, we'll let you know if we find that artifact.
After clearing it through the Department of Homeworld Security first. Just a formality.
Go in peace.
Don't believe you.
Whee!
Aliens invade city. Wow, those newspaper guys are getting pretty aggressive with their up-to-date reporting.
They probably just write a bunch of alien gorilla stories in advance and just change the dates.
City dirtification project a resounding success. Mayor credits New Jersey's rich supplies of rust, grime, crud, and skank.
You missed the beginning where he'd locked us in a cage and was going to destroy the world.
Stinky's Diner. In the mood for some delicious, nutritious food, Max?
Not at all.
Then we've come to the right place.
No, that was the future that we saw. Because Max can see the future now. Stinky! We have Stinky, Grandpa Stinky and daughter Stinky. I forget.
Ah,
I really do
Stinky's
forget these
Diner.
things.
The perfect place to catch up with old friends.
And meet new ones, like emergency medical technicians and the friendly folks at Poison Control.
Is anybody gonna eat this? This phone only accepts Dutch guilder coins.
Sorry, Sam. All I've got are some yuan, a few euros, and $6 in Italian lira.
Where do you keep all that change?
In my sock, of course.
You're naked. Where do you keep your sock?
That's none of your damn business.
I mean, it's Sam and Max, so, you know. Your mileage may vary.
From the days when
I don't think
captains'
we're the
wives would
villains.
stand on the beach looking out towards the ocean, longing for the day the waitress would come back with a check. Strawberry?
Beet juice and ham.
Ew. Excuse me.
They still haven't added banjo and bagpipe fantasia or anything by Max's favorite Chilean nu metal bands.
It's almost like those 42,000 comments and suggestions cards I filled out were a waste of time.
A long coil of rope might be useful if it weren't made of fiberglass, varnished, and bolted to the floor. Convenient his and hers post-dinner purging barrels.
Hi.
Ever since Girl Stinky took over the kitchen, Stinky's signature pies have gotten marginally more edible.
The insect bits give the dough that extra bit of crunch.
Oh, hi, Barney and Jug Jug.
Barney and Jug Jug? Ugh, you're not even trying with the names anymore, are you?
Look, I've got a lot going on. Can't I just give you your key or your crystal shard or whatever it is you're looking for so you guys can go off and do whatever it is you do?
Sorry, Stinky. We gotta go through all the questions. It's the rules.
Whatever.
The aliens have landed.
Oh, really? I haven't heard anything about that at all.
Keep your guard up. We're about 99.8% sure he's evil.
He's not even human!
Okay, let's see. I'll take a double bacon cheddar butter deluxe, heavy on the wacky sauce, 2 orders of the jalapeno cheesy poofters, Rhode Island style.
No, 3!
Okay, 3. And let's throw in one of the 8-bean casseroles with extra onion rings, and finish it off with a jumbo-sized frosty banana mint pickle cyclone chugger with extra jimmies.
Small side salad, please. Oh, and some bangers and mash. Hold the mash.
I'm on break.
What happened to your fry cook?
Yeah, what was his name? Sal or Pablo or Mohammed or something?
You boys must be mistaken. It's always been just me here, working the kitchen, no one else. That's why I'm so grateful Grandpa Stinky's back.
There's a
Things
whole
must be
story
easier now that
backstory.
Grandpa Stinky's back.
Oh yes, it's heaven. Look at what he's doing to the place. He's totally destroying the ambiance.
Yeah, this place used to be an aggravated assault on all 5 senses. Now it's just a misdemeanor battery.
6 senses, Sam. You always had the uncanny premonition of severe stomach upset in your future.
You and Grandpa Stinky should patch things up. Can't you see what it's doing to Max?
I hate it when they fight!
Oh, I don't think Grandpa Stinky is going to be a problem for much longer.
Intriguing!
I signed us up for relationship counseling and a business management seminar.
No.
I thought you'd done away with
See
him
you
in the
again soon,
previous
Stinky.
season, so you know.
Take your time.
It's the whole thing, like Stinky suddenly became a girl Stinky. What's going on?
I guess having just a jukebox wasn't loud and annoying enough.
Ooh, you'd like to steal my super secret demon broth recipe, wouldn't you? Well, hands off! Oh, good. You two are back to barrage me with your inane questions.
Yes. Cantankerous.
We missed you too, Grandpa Stinky.
Do the health inspectors ever make you wear a beard net?
As part of the Freelance Neighborhood Watch, we're warning everybody about an alien gorilla on the street.
General Skunkapi? We do well to have more of his kind in this neighborhood, instead of these shiftless layabouts loitering around until somebody comes to ask them questions.
Wow, I never would have guessed Grandpa Stinky was so prejudiced against non-player characters.
Skunkapi is a true commander. He's going places. I could even see him making it to the White House.
And burning it down, most likely. Just be careful around Skunk Ape.
Ah, you just don't trust him because he's not human.
What?
He's welcome here anytime. My granddaughter could do a lot worse than to court a magnificent specimen like General Skunkapi.
Ew,
He's been drinking
gross.
demon broth.
Boy, Grandpa Stinky, I sure am glad to see you back working in this diner again after returning from a long time away to work with your granddaughter, who's also coincidentally named Stinky.
Was all that really necessary?
Sorry, Max is all short-term memory. I have to bring him back up to speed every once in a while.
Ah! Giant talking dog!
How's the diner business treating you?
It's been all I can do just to turn this back into a place that lures decent people in to eat.
The carefully placed rat droppings are one of those flourishes you don't notice until they're missing.
Did you see all the decorations she scattered about? Rubbish!
At least then, we had some customers.
Aye, you really appeal to the lucrative insect and talking statue demographic, I'll give you that.
Isn't it kind of overkill to have a radio and a jukebox?
Anything to drown out the noise my granddaughter calls music. It ruins the digestion.
To be fair, Sam, Stinky's food does require you to be 100% focused on digestion.
What station are you listening to?
There'll be only one station worth listening to in the greater New York area. WSNT.
You're listening to WSNT, all sea shanties all the time. Yo ho.
What's cooking?
Oh, you'd like me to tell you about me demon broth, wouldn't you? So you can steal another patent.
Come
Oh,
on,
yeah, we
you're
did
not
that,
still
didn't we?
angry about that, are you?
That was like 30 years ago.
And that's 30 years I could have been living off the riches from a gooey molasses tar cake.
Can't you at least tell us what's in it?
If you're so curious about it, pick up a can after I've made a fortune selling it to every grocery store from here to Madagascar.
What's so great about that demon broth anyway?
What's great is that it's nutrient-rich, that it's mine, and that I'm not letting you two parasites anywhere near it.
Was a whole
Once
time
I've
travel thing
perfected
with
this
Bosco.
recipe, I'll never need to worry about money again.
And for reasons I cannot understand, we patented his tar cake recipe.
It must be great getting back to work with your partner again.
I don't know. He's kind of cramping my style. Oh, you were talking to him. Never mind.
Oh, it's great. She has me working the register and making deliveries. A master chef like myself. And she won't even let me in the kitchen.
I already explained, Grandpa. I just have to make it nicer so that it's, worthy of your skills.
Aw, you and Girl Stinky will be working like a Molman-oiled machine in no time.
Mark my words, boyo.
Boyo? Do people really say that, Sam?
That woman will be the death of me.
That's the idea.
Can't you and Girl Stinky just get along?
All this negative energy is bad for my psychic balance.
She's the one locking a master chef like me out of his own kitchen. It won't be a problem after I perfect my recipe and make me fortune.
Stay cheerful, Grandpa Stinky. My second best and third most dangerous friend.
Woohoo! So long, suckers!
What about your super secret demon broth?
Take it! After today, I never need to worry about money again!
We interrupt this program for a breaking news bulletin. Officials for the city's $700 million lottery jackpot drawing have announced that there is one winning ticket, sold to unemployed and somewhat pathetic Molopolis resident, Harry Molman.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd call. No, don't speak. Those detectives are finally gone, but someone might be listening in. We should meet in person. Perfect. I'll leave right away. What? Of course not. And Sam and Max don't suspect a thing.
Wow, would you look at that, Max? Amazing.
Looks like there's a spanner actually fixing it all by itself.
Songs have been sung about Stinky's awful coffee.
My diuretic friend.
Songs we don't sing.
Rats.
A souvenir from Grandpa Stinky's first food order.
And the first citywide trichinosis outbreak in decades.
The previous games, this game before. I just need a short break, actually.
Sheesh, the mole people are taking their own sweet time getting our subway station back into shape.
Well, to be fair, they've been subcontracting to the Mutant Alligators Union. Those guys are notorious loafers.
We'll hit a save while we're here. Okay, I will be a few minutes. I'm going to run an ad. I will be back. That was brilliant timing. Hey, Dan. Stop pretending to be...
It's too far away to see if there's anything interesting and or useful in there. It's some kind of mysterious tunnel.
I love those!
It's too bad we can't reach it from here. The mole people still haven't cleared away all those old Minesweeper cartridges.
Clear them away? They're vintage collector's items! Mark my words, Sam. One day those games are going to be worth pennies!
There was a whole, futuristic VR...
This broken gumball machine always makes me wistfully nostalgic for earlier times.
Like that time we smashed this gumball machine. That was great!
Hey, either you guys seen Charlie? He was supposed to be back by now.
One of Boschko's discarded Giga Guzzler soda cups.
The only drink affected by the position of the moon.
4 square and 7 brides ago. It's a sculpture of Abe Lincoln's head.
Sheesh, what will it take to get rid of that guy?
He's not a real guy, Max. I can't be positive, but it seems to be made out of pudding?
Is it the annual citywide pudding festival already? I feel unprepared.
As much as I'd love to get over there, I'm not quite willing to swim through the muck.
Come on, I dare ya.
Ah, I see his future vision has various things, like...
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Well, now I just want to know how we get over there.
Me too. Knowing us, it's probably something clever but overly complicated.
Next train, wouldn't you like to know? That's when we caught the train to hell.
I'm starting to think our train's not coming, Max.
It's a good thing people generally wait for us to come talk to them before they do anything.
I'm not supposed to bother the construction workers when they're on break, which is always.
Let's go have a look-see.
It's General Skunk Ape's horrible spaceship. Good likeness. This place looks eerily familiar. Check it out, Max. The control center for invaders from distant stars.
Yeah, alien spaceship. Seen it! I just want to get to the part where I have those sweet psychic powers.
You just need our friend the Brain to hook you up and... Oh no, he's dead!
Didn't he look more moist in the future?
We've got to find some way to wake him up so he can explain what's going on.
Don't sweat it, Sam. I've got psychic powers.
He died too soon, I'm assuming. How are we going to wake him up?
You must figure out how to do it eventually, Sam. He was awake in the future.
Well, that's going to be pretty clever of me. I wonder how I end up doing it. Looks like Skunk Ape is about 300,000 miles overdue for an oil and filter change. In a better world, aliens and Earthlings would be able to unite under our shared love of really cool guns. It's empty. Fabulous Off-Road Vacation Departure Center. Well, that's ominous. Nothing.
Step aside, ladies. Big winner coming through.
Congratulations.
Hey, pal, we want to ask you...
I've been listening to suits like you for too long already. You can dig your own tunnels now, whilst I enjoy an all-expenses-paid off-world vacation. So long, suckers!
And that is why we're doing a staycation this year.
Weird. There's a hard hat and some kind of vacation ticket.
All the personal effects confiscated from our fuel resources are collected and donated to various intergalactic Mole Man charities.
What a nice gesture. We should leave it for when that Mole Man gets back, Sam.
I think he went to live on a farm to play with other Mole Men.
Oh, check if he left his wallet.
No such luck. It's that poor Mole Man's vacation ticket. That construction worker would have wanted us to have his hard hat.
You did it, Sam and Max. You awakened me from the sleep of 100 deaths. How did you do it?
Easy peasy. All it took was Stinky's demon broth and Mama Bosco's futuristic power core. Well, you heard the mean little buddy. We've got to find some demon broth and Mama Bosco's futuristic power core.
Congratulations.
Hey, it's all my stuff.
You did it, Sam and Max. You awakened me from the sleep of 100 deaths. How did you do it?
So obviously we're going to go through the world.
We're sorry. Our fabulous off-world vacations are for Mole Men only.
Well...
It says right here in the instructions, only usable by Mole Men.
You did it, Sam and Max. You awakened me from the sleep of 100 deaths. How did you do it?
Easy peasy. All it took was Stinky's demon broth and Mama Bosco's futuristic power core. I never drink when I'm on a case.
Right.
Any luck finding that artifact?
No, but my best minions, research assistants, are on the case. Have you seen it?
No, but I've got my best Max on the case. Not to point fingers or anything, but we couldn't help noticing that disembodied alien brain floating in a jar on board your ship.
How much do you want for it?
Oh, it's not for sale, my friends. That brain is all that remains of my colleague, Gordon, Joe Hansen's son. He fought by my side for many years and gave his life to find the great artifacts. He was a great warrior. He really had an eye for toys, and he was a good friend.
Any ideas how we can bring that brain back to life?
No, there's no hope for him, I'm afraid. I'll have to find a replacement.
This is making me uncomfortable.
Okay.
We're done talking now. It's a good thing Sybil packed all her junk into these boxes for safekeeping. I hope they finish the repair work on our building soon. I miss taking showers.
We could just give ourselves tongue baths like cats and flight attendants do.
Well, okay, I guess. Just be careful around the back of my neck. That's where I'm most prone to tie rash.
Hello and welcome to a bold new reimagining of the Computer Obsolescence Prevention Society.
Yeah. What are you doing in our car?
I said you guys could hang out in our car until you found your own place, but it's been months now.
You have been randomly selected to enjoy a free trial of the Crime-Tron XL at no cost to you.
What's this business about a free trial?
You have selected to hear more about the Crime-Tron XL. In a world where thugs and supervillains rule the streets, only the most technologically advanced Crime Stoppers will emerge victorious.
Submit clues gathered from your investigations and we will analyze the living hell out of them.
Talking to you guys is great and all, but could we have our car back?
If you'd like to drive somewhere, use the handy city map contained in the glove box.
Hey, Sam, isn't our car still possessed by demons?
It is not so bad as long as you do not try to run the air conditioner.
Let's try out the Crime-Tron right now.
We're sorry, the Crime-Tron XL may not yet be available in some areas.
We are still recruiting members for the COPS.
For the last time, we are not letting your Japanese robot dog into this group.
We talked about this. That dog is straight up creepy.
Do you guys know where to find something called a power core?
What's his problem?
We were forced to witness Mama Bosco tearing apart circuit boards to construct her power core. We prefer not to talk about it.
It was horrible.
What happened to that Bluster Blaster machine you used to hang out with?
He has traveled with user Vasco to Las Vegas, Nevada.
What's an outdated arcade machine supposed to do in Vegas? He doesn't even have any money.
Bluster Blaster received a generous workers' compensation settlement upon his termination from Pimplicar.
We cannot comment while litigation is pending.
You guys should keep an eye on General Skunkape. We're pretty sure he's evil.
That guy is a total heatsink. A real motherboard.
We thought everybody else liked him except for us.
His so-called advanced technology is going to make thousands of hard-working computers and robots lose their jobs.
When buying technology, look for the Made on Earth label.
How are you guys supposed to help us fight crime?
Yeah, you're not even as powerful as a cell phone.
Max, that was completely uncalled for.
With my 1.6 mHz of raw power, I am able to analyze data at speeds rivaling the most advanced pocket calculators.
And what do you do?
I'm a functional telephone, and that's about it. Hello and welcome to the Televoice Communitron Extreme 5000, with over 800 messaging features available.
Oh boy! Now I can finally set up my 24-hour adults-only naked bunny chat line.
We're sorry, we've lost my manual for that feature.
Can you make phone calls?
That I can handle. Please say the name of the person you want to call.
You've reached Bosco Tech Labs, the city's leading research facility for scientific breakthroughs with a woman's touch.
Science and woman's touch are two things you hardly ever hear together.
I'm dead right now, but feel free to call again later.
Sybil's still on her honeymoon. Kind of pointless to try and call her in
Yeah,
retrospect.
she married the statue head.
Mr. Pizza, I want an extra large thick crust with 1/2 peanut butter and passion fruit, the other half with watermelon only. Do you want cheesy dingles, Max?
You have to ask?
Okay, and 2, no 3 orders of cheesy dingles. Gouda, no, brie. Right. An extra fudge sauce. Okay, thanks.
How long till it gets here?
Probably never, Max. Nobody answered.
This is Harry Molman, speaker for the dead. If you'd like a seance, exorcism, or Tibetan spirit walking ritual, please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I also do light secretarial or housework. Please hire me.
You've reached Stinky's Diner.
Say it, Grandpa.
All right. Home of the colossal bloomin' avocado taste banger deluxe. Place your order at the beep, and one of our polite delivery people will rush it to ye if he ever gets the chance, which he won't.
Okay. We can go to Boston.
Why do we have jumper cables? Neither of us knows how to use them.
It's simple, Sam. The red cable goes on the right nipple, and the black cable clamps to the
Neither of us knows how to use them legally, Max.
Sounds like something Jurgen would do. Let's go to Bosco Tech Labs. Since we can't do anything else here. We have to go in like half an hour. Oh, we can make some more progress.
Well, that knocked him out cold.
Do it again! Do it again!
There's a giant
Two in
cow.
one blow, and without any significant injuries either.
We have a very narrow window that we can look at stuff.
Hello, lamppost. What you knowin'? Sheesh, what a jerk.
Just gonna say if it actually answers back. Yeah.
The name Bosco and science go together like church and state.
Spooky.
Mama Bosco?
Get out. Get out of here. It's Sam and Max.
Hiya, Harry. We were looking for Mama Bosco.
Do not be afraid. Mama Bosco has passed on to the other realms, but I shall attempt to establish a link to...
Oh, there she is. Hey, good looking.
Oh, hey guys.
Mama Bosco sends greetings from the ethereal plains.
Welcome to the labs. You're my first visitors.
Wait, I was your first visitor.
Right. My missing power core. I knew you were the right one to find it, Flint Paper.
It was nothing.
My missing power core. I knew you were the right one to find it, Flint Paper.
It was nothing.
Thanks, Sam and Max. This is exactly what I need to turn my life around.
Harry's got a great big wonderful surprise waiting for him.
And to think all it took was this. Are you sure you can't make those future visions last a little longer, Max?
That would take all the fun out of it.
So long, suckers! Prepare yourselves, mole women of outer space. The love digger is on his way.
Why did we do that? We know what it is. It's death.
Hello, operator? Oops, sorry. You know how those spirits are once they get talking about the good old days when they were alive. I guess we can't make outgoing calls. Oh, one of Jan Hooksforhand's rare portraits. He took so long to finish a painting, his subjects often died while posing. Wonder what's in here.
Don't open it, Sam! It probably leads to a fantastic land of wonder and thinly disguised religious allegory.
Good call, Max. We already wasted enough time poking around that toll booth. Does anybody mind if I change the channel?
Is this the one with the space gorilla? Nah, I've already seen it.
It's Mama Bosco's dimensional destabilizer thing.
Push that green button. What's the worst it could do?
Tear a hole in the fabric of existence and bring the Elder Gods back to this dimensional plane.
Oh. What happens if you double-click it?
Not having to worry about fire safety is one of the many advantages of being a ghost.
Or being us.
Charmingly outdated science textbooks, from the Earth to the elaborate moon landing hoax. If these findings are true, then that would mean it's scientifically impossible for Max and me to exist. Oh, no, wait, I was reading it wrong.
What can I do for you boys?
Did you hear about the alien gorilla that landed on our street?
Yeah, it came through on the news alert. Something about sharing alien technology and ending all poverty and disease on Earth, right?
Well, yeah, but that's just one part of why he's evil.
I'm sure he's fine. I'm even gonna ask him if he can help me finish my dimensional destabilizer.
How's the afterlife treating you, Mrs. Mama Bosco?
That's Dr. Mama Bosco. I spent the summer getting my PhD online.
Yeah, I started to do that, but I kept getting distracted by all the funny cat pictures.
You don't know how to use computers, Max. What's your doctorate in, Mama Bosco?
Bridging the trans-dimensional gap to return spirits to their corporeal form. My master's was in funny cat pictures.
I'd be careful around that General Skunk Ape.
You two don't trust anybody, do you?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what are you trying to pull?
Just wait till he helps me with my inventions. Then you'll see he's not such a bad guy.
You have issues.
Sounds like you're tired of being a ghost.
Oh, it's not all bad. I'm getting better at apparating. And now I don't leave a trail of ectoplasmic slime behind every time I leave the room.
That's better than Sam can say.
But I'll be glad when I finish my dimensional destabilizer and get my body back. I miss touching things.
Yeah, touching is my third favorite thing to do to things. In case anyone was curious, second is licking.
I know our lives.
You're a doctor. Can you tell us anything about late-onset male psychic dysfunction?
Psychic powers? It's probably a melon-sized deadly tumor.
Probably?
Well, it could be mind worms, of course. But I don't want to be alarmist. Most likely it's the deadly tumor.
Couldn't Max just have the perfectly safe kind of non-lethal psychic powers?
Oh, it's Max. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, then. Could you, have him stand a little farther away from my machines, though?
Are these psychic powers dangerous for Max at all?
Well, probably not, if he's careful and only uses them responsibly.
And what if it's Max?
Well, he'll overwork his brain so much that it catches fire and explodes.
Oh, I have got to see that.
You can't see that, Max. Your brain will catch fire and explode.
Well, that's why you'll have to record it for me, Sam. Duh.
Do you happen to know anything about a power core?
Where did you hear about that?
From magazines? About pamphlets?
I had a power core stolen from my lab.
The new lab is, nice?
Thanks for saying so, but it needs work. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find abandoned real estate in Manhattan that's not already haunted?
It is a dyer's market.
I had to start reading the exorcism listings in the paper just to find a lead on this place.
Who do you think stole your power core?
No idea. I've got a, real detective on the case, though.
It's a good thing we're trying to steal it too, or we'd be offended by that remark.
Couldn't have come at a worse time either. I've almost got my dimensional destabilizer working, but the dimensional rift generator is useless without power.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time I didn't understand what you just said.
Why didn't you just set up your lab in the inconvenience store?
Not everything happens on your street, Sam. Besides, that place isn't zoned for mixed-use haunting. They've got guys from the city coming by every day to evict me from this place. Only way to get rid of them is by making the walls bleed.
What's the deal with Harry Molman?
I don't know. Some things science can't explain. If you're asking why he's here, he's been pestering me to be my research assistant or something.
The friendly spirit says she can only speak through her trusted medium.
Give it up, Harry.
Sorry.
What did this power core thing look like?
What a question. It looks like a power core. You know, that's like asking what a Vanderpool particle emitter looks like.
Dr. Mama Bosco, your lab is actually pretty impressive. Bosco's inventions always kind of, well...
sucked.
Yes. Well, he was always a special boy.
Have you heard from Bosco?
He sent a few postcards. He and that Bluster Blaster machine finally made it to Las Vegas.
I didn't know Bosco liked gambling.
He said he's got a system. Plus $15 billion left over from the money that some idiots gave him for his inventions.
I remember
I'm sure those idiots had very good reasons. See you on the other side, Dr. Mama Bosco.
Not if I can get this destabilizer working.
No way! I didn't think they'd come out with the XKJS3 model yet. This baby is 8 times as fast and has 18 USB slots.
What does it do?
No idea. No way! I didn't think they'd come out with the XKJS3 model yet.
What does it do?
No idea. This thing does science so hard, you say, I've never seen that much science. And it's all, check this out. And then, boom, more science.
Ooh, more science.
Hey, neat. The eerie oozing remains of Mama Bosco's ghostly visitations.
Oh, that must be ectoplasmic jelly, 'cause ectoplasmic jam don't shake like that.
I can't tell if that's something Mama Bosco invented, or an award Mama Bosco got for inventing something.
Either way, it's pretty impressive.
I'm sensing that you want to ask me some questions.
If you can talk to the dead, maybe you know about psychic powers?
Sam's worried about my brain because I can see the future now.
Psychic powers? There's no such thing. They just made that up to sell documentary TV series back in the 70s.
See, Sam, there's nothing to worry about.
Well, unless they're caused by a giant deadly tumor.
What are you doing here, Harry?
I'm working as Mama Bosco's lab assistant.
I never hired him.
And she says I'm perfect for the job.
But you don't know anything about science.
Or hygiene.
Which means I'll never go mad and take over the lab for my own twisted experiments. I'm perfect.
I thought you already had a job.
Apparently, there was some kind of power shakeup. I got laid off. You guys aren't looking for another partner, are you?
We'll keep your resume on file in case there's an opening.
He's gambling, the mob, and, like, teddy bears that try to take over the world as well.
If money's tight, maybe you should try the lottery.
I've got a really good feeling about your chances this time.
Yeah, the lottery's just for unemployed losers who don't understand how numbers work.
So how many tickets have you bought?
12. No, wait, 1.
Are you sure that you're, compatible with Mama Bosco?
Of course! I've been blessed with the unique ability to communicate with the recently deceased.
Only you can see me, huh? How many fingers am I holding up?
Only 1! Ha! See? I am... Oh.
You know, Harry, we can all see and hear Mama Bosco.
That's just a manifestation of the unconscious... Oh, who am I kidding? You're right. I'm just useless.
Come on, Harry. You're not just useless.
He's right. You're totally useless.
Did you hear about General Skunkape's fabulous off-world vacations?
What mole man hasn't heard about it? It's the talk of the 5 boroughs.
Why don't you go try it out?
I was at a job interview when they gave out the tickets. By the time I got back, it was already too late.
See you around, Harry.
And cheer up. You'll get what's coming to you.
That's what I'm afraid of. And ghosts.
Harry must have dug his way in here.
They say they don't like to be in bright sunlight, but I say it's just an excuse to do more property damage. A brilliant excuse.
Hey, Max, why don't you hop in there and see where it leads?
Yeah, sure. Crawl through a narrow tunnel to nowhere filled with hairy mole man spore. Great idea.
Okay, well, you know, let's...
I know what would cheer you up, Harry. An all-expenses-paid vacation.
You actually
Sets
have
up our
one of
friend
Skunk
for-
Copy's golden tickets? Well, that's a nice gesture, but I don't take charity. I'd have to give you something in return.
You wouldn't happen to have a lottery ticket, would you?
Well, sure, I buy one every week, but it's worthless. I never win anything. I mean, it's incredibly valuable to me. I don't know if I could part with it.
Okay then, see ya, Harry.
Wait, I can part with it. Just give me that vacation ticket. So long, suckers! Prepare yourselves, mole women of outer space. The Love Digger is on his way.
We got a winning lottery ticket!
Formerly Harry Moleman's winning lottery ticket. Harry must have dug his way in here.
They say they don't like to...
We can't go down it, though.
What can I do for you boys?
See you on the other side.
We saw ourselves using it, we may as well use it.
Well, that knocked him out cold.
Do it again! Do it again!
Pretty cool. Not useful, though. Pretty cool. Not useful, though. This antenna is way too flimsy to support my weight. No, don't think so.
Please say the name of the person you want to call.
That's weird. Harry's phone has been disconnected.
Knocking over all the traffic cones. I think the only thing we can do is go see Harry Montman. That we accidentally trapped. Possibly served up as fuel.
It's empty. It's gonna take some real Nothing.
Okay, good. We've not managed to trap them.
Hey, it's all my stuff.
Interesting, so it can change. That's cool. Ah, it's flint paper. Wow, that looks vaguely normal.
Hey, you furry pals.
Hey, it's flint paper.
Hey, you furry pals.
Maybe Flint can help us with our case, Sam.
Anytime, fellas. Except now. Would you look at that? Stinky's prize-winning spaghetti. A private dick's gotta eat, you know.
I was hoping you'd call. No. Perfect. What?
Wah! So long, suckers!
What about your super secret demon broth?
Take it! After today, I never need to worry about money again!
Tell Doris. Sorry, I wasn't more careful.
Oh no! Now we'll never be able to find Mama Bosco's power core. Wow, that looked painful. Stinky's award-winning spaghetti, mentioned in the past 5 issues of the Occupational Safety and Health Administration's Journal of Workplace Hazards. Do you know anything about a missing power core, Flint?
Give me a break, Sam. I haven't eaten a thing since that yak's blood on my Himalayan caper. And some gummy worms. Come back when I'm done eating, would you?
Any idea when you'll be done eating, Flint?
Heck, I don't know, Sam. Sometime in the future, all right?
How about now?
It'd be a lot sooner if you stop asking me, okay, champ?
Any idea when you'll be done eating, Flint?
Heck, I don't... Tell Doris.
Oh no! Now, wow, that looked painful.
What is it now?
Stay cheerful, Grandpa Stinky.
Ah.
We're all torn up about stealing your patent 30 years ago, Grandpa Stinky. Maybe this will make up for it.
A lottery ticket. Don't you know that nobody ever wins these
We
stupid...
interrupt this program for a breaking news bulletin. Officials for the city's $700 million lottery jackpot drawing have announced that there is one winning ticket sold to unemployed and somewhat pathetic Molopolis resident Harry Molman. This just in a surprising upset, we're told that the winning ticket was transferred to local diner owner Grandpa Stinky. Sorry, Harry Molman. Better luck next time.
Did you hear that? I told ye I would win. Woohoo! So long, suckers!
We've been hearing that an awful lot lately.
What about your super secret demon broth?
Take it! After today, I never need to worry about money again.
We
One
better find a
ingredient
use for
found.
this quick, Max. I don't like the way it sloshes around in my coat and gets everything disconcertingly moist.
Oh, sure. Blame the demon broth.
Moist. Okay. Let's find the power cord, which means we need the dude. Alright. What we're saving here. As I said, short stream today. So I started slightly early. But yeah, I'll be finishing now, and I'll be back Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. Probably not before, but you know, you never know. I have now got the hiccups, which is just annoying. So yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. If you have been watching, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel Ice Cream, and catch you later.